Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing my top 5 bronzers, not top 10, top 5. It was pretty easy for me to pick bronzers up because there are certain ones that I usually stick with. I kind of have a little bit of a collection. I need to expand my bronzer horizons because there's so many out there that I haven't tried that I just need to go and try. But yeah, if you guys want to know what I've been loving, just continue to watch. Now there are certain things that people are probably going to get confused with. I personally use contouring powders different than my bronzing powders. I know people use bronzers as contouring powders, and I do that sometimes, but there are certain bronzers that I just use for bronzing my face, meaning basically like, you know, making me look a little bit more tan, a little bit more bronze, because my face is a lot whiter than my body because I do put on a lot of sunscreen to protect it from the sun. So my face is whiter than my entire body, so I like to bronze it up, make me look like I got a little bit of a tan when I really don't. And yeah, so picking up the 5 bronzers today was pretty easy because these are the ones I tend to use the most. The hard part was my highlighters, which I will be filming right after this one. That was just like I had to make it a top 10, so if you guys want to watch that one, I will post it very soon. But today we'll talk about bronzers. The very first bronzer is this Milani Bronzer number 6 Golden. Now this one is a little bit darker, a lot darker. Well, is this one right here by Milani. It's more of, it has a marbleized kind of look, and it is pretty dark. It's not a matte color, and it does have a little bit of a golden sheen to it. It can tend a little bit orange if you use too much of it, but I just like to lightly dust this all over my face. These are really inexpensive. They're about $6-7 at the drugstore, I think. If not, they're less than 10 bucks. So I really like these. You get a lot of product, and the pigmentation is just amazing. So this color, I think really darker skin tones can wear it, and medium skin tones. I'm not very sure about the lighter skin tones because this will probably come out a little bit muddy on you. But I just love the formula they have. They have like 4 or 5 colors that you guys can choose from. Their formula is really creamy. It just bronzes up your skin really nicely. It looks very natural, but you could build it up to make it look a little bit more like you were really in the sun and you were baking out there. So yeah, I really love this, and I love that it's gold because, as you guys can tell, I love the gold packaging on things. So I really like this one. The next one is one that I don't really hear people talking about, and I don't know why. Oh, I just you guys can tell I love this sucker. It's the Physicians Formula Sexy Boost Glow Bronzer and Bronzer. I've been loving this one a lot. I use this when I'm going to work and I just want a little bit of a tan. It's a satin bronzer, and it comes with 2 colors, and I just love it. It's probably not really going to show up on camera, but let me try to build it up a little bit. You guys can see it has just a very subtle bronze. It's a little bit darker than my skin tone, but it just gives me a very natural glow. This one is beautiful. It has a beautiful embroidered whatever, like corset sort of stamped into the friggin' package. I'm not good with big words. And this one smells like vanilla. It smells so good. It's supposed to be one of their like sexy something that makes you look sexier. It has like pheromones in it. But I just loved it because it gives me a really natural glow. It's not too orange and it's not too brown. It's kind of the perfect in between. And if you guys don't want to wear a highlighter with this one, you guys do get that glow because it is a satin. So you get like a nice glow. So yeah, I really like this one. I love this one. I've had it for like a year, and I go back to it all the time because it's just so easy and you never look splotchy with it, and it lasts a really long time on your face. Next is another one I barely hear people talking about. It's from the drugstore. It's the Happy Booster, the little hearts one, and it comes with a little brush. It comes like in a little thing like this, and then you get like little hearts in it. I know this is a little bit more messy, but I love this one because it gives me a really nice golden bronze glow. Let me swatch it for you guys. Can you guys see that? It's this one right here, and it's like a golden. It kind of looks like the other Physicians Formula. It's very golden. It leaves you very bronze golden look. So if you guys don't like a shimmery bronze golden look, you guys won't like this one. But I just like it because it's so effortless. It just makes it feel like you're glowing but not too like disco ball-y. I don't like my bronzers to be that shimmery. I like my highlight to be really shimmery, but not my bronzers. I like my bronzers to be a little bit more satin matte, and then my highlight, you know, to be a little bit more. So yeah, I really like this one. I don't hear people talk about it that much, or ever. I don't think I've ever heard anybody talk about it, but it's really good. It like changes according to your skin tone, so if you're really fair, it won't look too muddy on you. And if you're I think they might have a darker one than this, so if you guys can't use this one, I think they might have a darker one. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that because I don't know. But yeah, I really love this one for like effortless days that I don't want to wear that much makeup, but I want to put on a bronzer to, like, you know, make it look like I'm not dead. I love this one a lot. The next two have been on sale like these past few days. Sometimes they go on sale for 17 bucks. And I'm just completely in love with these. These are, again, these are more orange than people would probably like a bronzer to be, but I kind of like that. I don't want like a super brown bronzer. I want kind of like a warmer bronzer, so I look more natural. But these are the Sweetheart palettes. No, the Soulmate bronzers by TooFaced. This is the orangey peach one, the lighter one, and this is the pinky, more brownie one. And I love swirling it all together sometimes just to give me a nice, like, sort of just came back from the beach look. The bronzers are very creamy. I am completely in love with them. This is what the peachy one looks like. It's kind of light, a few shades lighter than my skin tone, and you guys can see it has kind of a sheen on it. And then the Ross, oh, that one's called Big and Carrie, and this one's Ross and Rachel. I had bought Ross and Rachel first because, girl, I'm obsessed with Friends. So that's the first one I bought, and then I went ahead and bought Big and Carrie. This is Ross and Rachel, it's the darker one. I just love them. They give you a nice natural glow. Again, I go with that natural bronze glow just so it won't look too fake. And swirling these together, you get a blush and a bronzer, so these are perfect for like those that don't like to buy a lot of makeup. You get 2 in 1. And it's nice because the blush is just down here, and then you have your whole bronzer over here. So I like these a lot. The Big and Carrie, the peachy one, I do swirl it all together and kind of just dust that all over my face. But the Ross and Rachel, I just tend to use the bronzer and then the blush because I don't want like a pink everywhere on my face. I just want like a bronzy glow. I am completely in love with these. I cannot wait till like, they come out with their blushes because they come in the same packaging, but they're a little bit more colored. So I love it. Look at this packaging. These little hearts with gold. These are super nice packaging. So if you guys can pick these up, these are $34, I think, and I highly recommend these. I don't know about you, but I've never found like the perfect bronzer in my life. This is probably my #1 bronzer of all time. This is the MakeUpForEver Pro Bronze Fusion. It comes in this brownish packaging, and it's number 30M. I ordered this online off whim. Like, I was like, oh wow, let's just pick the closest to the darkest one. It looks a little bit orange on camera, but it's what I'm wearing as a bronzer right now, and I just completely love it. It doesn't feel like a powder, and it doesn't feel like a cream. It's sort of like a gel. It's this one right here. It looks really dark, but when you swatch it with your brush, it kind of like, you can't go overboard with it. Like, even if you keep piling it on, it just looks effortless. It looks flawless. It looks natural. It looks beautiful. This is probably my all-time favorite bronzer of all time. I do want to pick up more of their colors. I just want to go to the store and swatch them because I know Rosita Applebaum, she bought number 35M, and it was a little bit too orange. So I want to see if it's too orange for me. If not, I'm going to go with 25M or 20M because these bronzers are beautiful. They last all day. They give you a nice subtle glow without looking too shiny wherever you put your bronzer at, and it's just so beautiful. Beautiful packaging, and it feels like you're not even using it. Like, I've used this probably 10-15 times and it doesn't even look like I've used it. They still has the little lines in it. It's just so freaking beautiful. I love this bronzer. I highly recommend it if you guys are looking for like the perfect bronzer. This is like my perfect bronzer. It's what I'm wearing today. It's like heaven. I know I said I was doing a top 5, but those kind of TooFaced ones counted as one for me. You know, I cheated a little bit, but you know. Yeah, I just love bronzers because it just changes your face completely without having to put on too much blush or using a darker foundation. It just gives your face so much dimension and warmth and glow, and looks like you went to the beach without having to go to the beach. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. Remember, if you guys liked it, thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys very, very soon. My ColourPop giveaway is still up, so if you guys want to go and enter, you guys can. You guys should check out my last video because that's where all the info is there. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.